Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Brian with Hollis Farms. Came back down to the farm this morning to take care of a couple of food plots. I'm running a little bit late getting them in the ground, but I think we'll still be good. It's been so hot. We've still got August and September temperatures here in October. But anyway, I'm gonna get some seed and fertilizer put out on these two fields. If you go back a couple weeks ago, I did a video called getting winter food plots ready. I had to clip these fields, and grass was really tall, but I was able to clip them a couple of times and then turn them under with a disc the same day. Haven't been able to get back down here to level the fields, but we've got a guy that helps us some. He came down here with the do-all and got them really ready to plant. Let me turn the camera around here and show you. Got them really leveled off smooth. We have a good firm seed bed here for this seed. I think I'm just going to be able to spread it out on top of the ground. We got some rain coming, and I think that rain will pack it in good. Let me show you here what we're going to plant. I've got a mixture of some clover. Jason had a bag of clover left over from over his place, and I'm going to mix it with these radishes. I had mentioned in the other video I was wanting to do something in a brassicas, and then radishes fall into that category. Something for late winter. This little spot here, like I said, we don't even have a stand here, but we bow hunt around it some. Had some success in the past planting some other stuff. But for early season, this year we're going to do a late season. So we're going to plant the Rackmaster Trophy radishes and mix it with some clover and put some fertilizer out while we're doing. I got some 2020 we're going to put in here with this clover. So let me get my seed mixed up. We'll be right back. Alright, I got my fertilizer out. I wasn't able to video it. I'm using this little old bag spreader you see right here, just throw over your shoulder. I'm down here by myself, so I didn't have a tripod. I meant to bring my tripod so I could try to video that a little bit. Anyway, got the fertilizer out. Now I'm gonna mix these radishes I showed you in this crimson clover that I got from Jason. He had a bag left over. I'm on this crimson clover just about come out. Just throw it out on top of the ground. You see this seed. Really small seed there. We're gonna mix it with the radish seeds. Hopefully, never have mixed it before, but hopefully we get a good stand of clover. The deer always like that year round. The turkeys will like it in the spring. The radishes I think are more set up for cold weather. Deer really like them in the cold weather, so maybe it'll be a late season plot like we originally planned on. So let me get my seed mixed up and we'll get that out too. Be right back. Alright, got my seed mixed up. You'll see here. Got it's about 20 to 25 pounds of clover and then 5 pounds of the radish seed blend here. I don't know what else is in it. It might just be, maybe it is just radishes. Let's see. Tell you right there. Yes, 85% radish. The rest of it's just filler. Anyway, got it mixed up best we can. Try to make this whole bag right here cover this field. I got to kind of cut down on my output and walk pretty even to get a good seed coverage. So let me get this put out. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I got the seed spread. That ratio is about 25 pounds of clover and 5 pounds of radishes worked out just right on this field. I think I got good coverage. Before I go to the next field, I'm going to show you where we hunted this field last year. Hunted out of a ground blind. I should kind of show you. Last year we stepped back here. Last year we had a ground blind kind of tucked right in here underneath these trees. I moved it to another spot, and I think the wind ended up tearing it up, and I'm going to get another one to put right in there. Kind of show you what it looks like. Get in this ground blind. This is kind of what it looked like here. Kind of get tucked back in these trees, get the wind right, and just about shoot the whole field. Obviously it's a little too far across that way and down to the left, but deer tend to want to feed out across the middle, so it should be a good productive bow field, bow setup. All right, we're gonna go to field 2. It's the one that's got a shooting house in the middle of it. You've seen on the other video. go get everything put out in that, and we'll be right back. Alright, this is field number 2. If y'all have been around our channel long enough, you'll remember last year we videoed, we planted, the last 2 years planted Whitetail Institute power plant in this field. It got up, it was tall, it was halfway up that ladder. It was sunflower, sun hemp, and some peas and beans. 2 years ago did real well. Last year, I don't know what I did, I messed something up, it didn't come in good. So I thought this year I'd try something different. You can see our guy, he ran over this field already with the do-all. It's good and smooth and ready to plant. I'm going to put some more fertilizer stuff out here. So I can't do any more video and I'm by myself, so it's kind of a one-man job. But when I get through, we'll be ready to go check out some other stuff. So hang on. Alright, got that seed out. It didn't take long. This field's a little bit smaller than the other one, but I put a little more clover in this one. I probably end up about 20 pounds of clover, probably with 5 pounds of the radish mix. While I'm down here, I'm going to show y'all this Dillon shooting house. I don't think we've ever, I think Jason's videoed out of some on his place. I never have, mosquitoes that told me off. I had never hunted in this one. I'm going to show you the inside of this thing. Got some plans. Maybe y'all can give me some ideas of what might be some good things to do to quieten this stand down. It's a little bit loud. I'll show you why. It's just kind of a, doesn't have insulated walls or anything, so it makes a lot of noise when you move around. Hang on, I'll get up in that stand and show you what we're planning on doing. Alright, you see this, it's a fiberglass shooting house made by Dillon Manufacturing out of, let's see there, Athens, Texas. You can see the phone number, I think it's 903-677-3141. If you're in our area here in northeast Mississippi, West Alabama, interested in any of these stands, you can put a comment down below, or you can get a hold of Corey Herring at Herring Automotive in Columbus, Mississippi. He's a dealer for these things. But hang on, I'm gonna crawl up here and show you the inside of this thing, show you what our ideas are. All right, you can see the inside of this stand. They're real nice. They got real quiet windows, those rifle windows there. Got a little tab there on the bottom that holds them. You flip those up. Got another little tab up there that holds it in place. The bow windows are what we like. They hinge open so you can shoot them in concrete. So you can see the bottom of it is painted plywood, probably marine gray plywood. It's pretty good. The walls are fiberglass. You can probably tell my voice here. It echoes a little bit, pretty loud in here. I'll show you how these windows operate here. They got a little tab there, the bottom and the top. Window, whole full length window right there swings open, so you can shoot a bow out of it. These rifle windows a little different. They got a tab here. It's been so hot this summer, the weather seal on them stuck a little bit. I need to bring something to. There, I got it open. Like, so you flip them up. You turn that little tab right there, holds them up. That way they're open when you're rifle hunting. But one thing Presley noted when he hunted in here is if you bump against the wall with your boot or your bow or anything, it's just nothing to deaden that sound. So I think what I'm going to do is get some of that, I think I'm going to get some of the, I think what they call it, egg crate for foam, or memory foam or whatever they put. Some people put on top of mattresses and stuff. But thinking about getting some of that and gluing to these walls. Maybe at least up a couple of feet. That way if you slide in a chair or moving, or you're moving your bow or setting your gun down, you won't bump those loud walls. But don't know what'll help it stick. If y'all would, in the comments, if anybody's got any experience gluing that foam to anything, let me know what might stick to this fiberglass. There's plywood in between those layers, but it's still loud. It's still loud when you bump it. So anyway, I thought it'd be interesting to see the inside of these stands. They're really nice. It's so hot this time of year, it'd really be almost too hot to hunt in them. But come winter time, it's nice to get in out of the wind, and maybe a little insulation in here, keep it even warmer. So if y'all have any ideas for that, what kind of insulation or what kind of foam or what might help it stick, y'all make a comment down below in the video. I'm gonna head back toward the barn. We'll make a round, check on some of the green fields. I'll show you some of those, see what's coming up. Maybe we'll bump into a deer too. This food plot right here is coming in pretty good. It's one we got planted kind of early. A lot of tracks here. I'll tell you that right there. Hog track right there. So pigs been in here for sure. Yeah, let's see where they've been rooting. Dadgum things. We're gonna have to just can't get down here enough and catch them out in the open. It's all at night to get them out here. They're rooting on this field pretty hard. I'd have to bring the psycho dogs down here and turn them loose. But the green field looks pretty good. This is a mixture of wheat and rye. You can see it was planted with the grain drill in the rows right there. You can see it looks real good. Big ranch king down there. Big family size stand right there. That's a fun stand to take the kids in. We're gonna keep riding and checking on these other fields. Old turkey track right there too. So you know plenty of turkeys down here, and looks like too many hogs again. Maybe we can get some of them on video this year while we're deer hunting. So we'll ride a little more. We'll be right back. Another good food plot here right on this power line. You can tell plenty of, can't plant it all, the deer can't eat it all, but what we try to do is plant a couple 100 yards on each side of these shooting houses. Use that shooting house here. We videoed a little bit out of it last year. The thing's kind of designed, set up for handicap hunters. Got a little handicap access. Plenty of room in there to roll a wheelchair around. I think I see a deer down there. Yeah, there's a deer right there. And near that next stand. He finally saw me. There goes another one. Like a mama and a little one. First ones we've seen this morning. Jake called me a while ago, said he shot one with his bow, but first deer we've seen. I guess we're making too much noise. Anyway, this field's looking good here. You can see, just like the other field I just showed you, planted with the grain drill. Get a good even seed, perfect depth. Everything comes up real good if your field's good and level. These fields will look real good. We've gotten just enough rain to come up good. I think we're expecting some more next week. So same thing across this side of the power line, this side of the road too. All right, well, unless we see something else worth video, and that's going to wrap us up today. Not a whole lot of video, and I could do it while I'm by myself, but you'll see later on we'll be able to follow up and see those two small food plots. Maybe that those radishes and the clover come up and do good if we get the rain next week. And the other fields are looking good too, so we appreciate y'all riding. And don't forget, if y'all think of anything that you might have used on your own shooting houses to quieten them down a little bit, give me some suggestions in the comments. And I'm not sure exactly if I use that foam I was talking about. I'm not sure exactly what to stick it on there with. If you've got any experience with that, let me know that too. But appreciate y'all watching. We'll be back tomorrow. If you're interested in our hats, we've got hats, t-shirts, and decals on our website at hollisfarms.com. We've got this hat. I've had a lot of people ask about the brown hat, and you've seen Jason wearing the green hat. We have just a limited few of those left. If you can go to hollisfarms.com, and the only ones on the website are the red ones. But you can, if you want to order one, and then let me know in the comments that you want a different color, or you can contact us through Facebook or Instagram, either one. But if I have a name to match up with the order and you tell me you want a brown one or a green one, and we have some still in stock, then I can ship you what you want. But we're trying to get some more hats and looking into getting some hooded sweatshirts and stuff too for the fall and the winter. So anyway, appreciate you watching, and I'll be back tomorrow.